During a UFC 217 media call, Cody Garbrandt says he believes he versus TJ Dillashaw is the real main event of UFC 217 and not Michael Bisping versus GSP. During a second UFC 217 media call, Bisping gave his response to Garbrandt's comments and says he needs to spend less time plucking his eyebrows and more time living in the real world.
I'm just wondering, did you listen to the conference call yesterday? I believe Cody Garbrandt said that him versus TJ Dillashaw is the real main event. I'm just curious to get your response on that.
Yeah, listen, I've never paid to watch somebody that's the size of my leg in my life. And, you know, Cody needs to spend less time plucking his eyebrows and more time living in the real world, because it ain't the main event. Simple as that, so he can fucking dress it up however he wants, Cody. I love Cody. Cody's awesome. He's an amazing fighter, but don't talk shit about me, pal.
Curious, how do you prepare for the wrestling of George St. Pierre?
I mean, for George to use the word terrifying about himself is the most laughable thing I've ever heard. George is a very technical guy, but there's nothing terrifying about him in the slightest. There's nothing remotely scary about him whatsoever. Now, do I respect his wrestling credentials? Of course I do. That's why I've brought in way better wrestlers. But guess what? They're not tossing me on my head anymore. So if George can get it done, God bless him. If George can beat me, raise his hand and say, well done. I've got no injuries. I've had the best time of my life. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm knocking out sparring partners every single sparring session. Now, of course, that sounds like tough talk, but it really is true. I'm knocking people out. I'm a knockout artist now with